Alright guys, well I'm back today with an in-field overview of the Silver Eagle Stalker. This one is chambered in 410, but they make these shotguns in 20 gauge and 12 gauge with all different various barrel lengths and actually lengths of pull. Now this is one of the smallest they make, being that it's chambered in 410. It's got a 22-inch barrel, and this is a youth stock. Now this is one of the youth models which they make for, I guess, new shooters, youth shooters who are getting into the hunting sports or just want to do some skeet shooting or trap shooting. So this is a pretty cool little package. Now why I requested the smallest version they have was because I was looking for a camp gun. And not only that, I was looking for a handy little 410. Now watch this guys. Normally shotguns break to about here for the brake barrels, but this one completely folds up into itself, which is really awesome. But this helps you stow it away inside a camp bag, a travel bag, or even some type of bug out bag. So a very cool option with the Silver Eagle Stalker. And I also want to give a huge shout out to American Pawn and Gun located in Monroe, North Carolina for doing the transfer on this shotgun. They also did the transfer on a bunch of other shotguns for me, bringing stuff in and taking stuff out. So check out those guys if you're ever in Monroe, North Carolina. Every once in a while I run into some viewers because I'm normally there on Wednesdays. So if you happen to be in the area, swing by. They've got a great selection of new and used firearms. So now I want to talk about the features. I'm going to start from the back and work my way to the front. It does have this nice rubberized butt pad, which helps absorb the recoil even though there's not much with a 410. It also has a sling swivel on the bottom for you to attach the slings, and the wood on this stock is beautiful. The texturing is beautiful and very functional. It really helps you get a nice firm grip again on this shotgun. Now there's not much recoil for grown men, but if you are using this as a youth gun, it's nice to have this little touch so that guy can grab onto it, hold it pretty tight. I say guy, it could be your daughter that you're teaching to shoot. It also has a safety right here, just a simple push button safety, and the controls to drop the barrel are right here. So you just depress that lever. Now when I first got this lever was super tight and difficult to pull, but as I've been shooting it, it's kind of worked in, but it's still a little bit stiff, but overall not too big of a deal. Then it does not necessarily have an ejector, but an extractor. You will have to pull the shells out, but that's no problem whatsoever. Moving along to the foregrip, again, you can see that beautiful wood and texturing with another sling swivel. And it also has some anti-glare checkering on the barrel, as well as a high-vis fiber sight in the front. Try to get that to focus in on you guys. So every little detail about this shotgun has been thought out, and its craftsmanship is impeccable. I love everything about this little guy, especially the price point. I believe these retail for about $150, but I've seen them as low as $125 on various websites. I'll try to add all the model numbers and stuff in the description below so you guys can find these shotguns in stock. But enough talking about all that. Let's do some shooting and see how it runs today. So today I'm going to be running some of this Winchester 410 that I've picked up, but this guy can run all the way up to a 3-inch shell. And once you close it up, it's ready to fire with an internal hammer. Just take it off safe and you're ready to go. Again, really no recoil out of this guy. It feels almost like you're shooting a 223 AR or maybe like a 300 blackout AR. I'm liking this little guy. Let's take a shot. Well, as I shoot it now, I'm thinking about the recoil of a 223 or a 300 blackout AR. This is probably more like an AR-10. I'm trying to give you guys an equivalent recoil so you can kind of understand how this kicks because this is a youth model. Now, to be honest, I like it for me, for camping and stuff like that, but a lot of people will probably buy this to start training up their youth. Let's take a shot over here. Just a cool, handy little package that folds all the way up and stows away when you finish. So I'm gonna keep shooting this guy and kind of update you on how I feel so far. I'm really liking that high-vis sight. Super easy to paint your target. The shells themselves extract really nicely. Nothing seems to get stuck in this guy. And again, that lever to break this guy open is loosening up, and then it's super easy to pop that shell out and keep on shooting. I'm at the top of the hill now. I'm going to shoot some of that steel. Now, you should not shoot steel with birdshot, especially this close, but I'm at a super steep angle, so it should deflect the other way, but don't try this. It's such a handy little shotgun. It's so easy to load. aim, and just take out those hits. This would make, again, like a great squirrel gun or a snake gun, something like that, to just keep in your camp bag. I'm gonna go take a look at the spread on that target over there in a second, because I'm at about 10, 12 yards. Last one, and we'll take a look at that man size or that silhouette target. Let's go take a look. All right, guys, so you can see, it may be difficult to see, but this is peppered with those little pellets, and they are everywhere. So the spread on this guy is actually pretty good for this distance. I feel like about the size of my hand, maybe a little more. I might have to put this spread on paper to see how it does, but overall, pretty impressive. So I took a few more shots at the dirt, about 10, 15 yards, and then 25 yards, and I was kind of judging the spread. About 10 to 15 yards, looking at the dirt, looks like the spread was about the size of a basketball, maybe a little bit greater. And when I took it out to 25, 30 yards, the spread was about the size of a man. So this is definitely a close-in handy gun. You're not gonna be shooting 410 very far, so it's a perfect spread for an up-close little gun. Absolutely love this guy, and I hope you guys check it out if you're looking for a small little Camp 410. Again, I'll try to add all the information in the description below. I will continue to shoot this guy and update you in the future on its performance, but a pretty sweet little package and a very good price point. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.